Yes. And she is, let me tell you something. I met her and I'm like, you know when you meet somebody in the room, you're like, who's that?
Right.
So everyone's like, ay, that's Albania, that's my friend. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, well, at least I'll get to meet her because, you know, she's friends with the designer that brought us here. So introduce yourself and tell the people what you do. She's going to need a good 30 minutes because she accomplishes a lot. She has a lot going on for herself. But I met her at Bolivia Fashion Week, not knowing that she was behind the whole thing. I'm like, you sitting there, and then they give her, they introduce her, and they're like, we couldn't have done this. But I'm like, she's a very humble person. She was truly sitting front row. But that's what I'm thinking. I'm fabulous. I'm like, oh, I'm sitting front row. Not knowing I'm sitting next to the Connect. You know, I call myself Casey the Connect, but she takes it to a whole nother level. If you follow her on Instagram, you have to see what country she's in. I don't even think she's in the United States more than 2 weeks out the month. Known to many on Instagram is Albania, New York, right?
Yes, it is. Albania, New York.
And she is here, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Albania. Thank you for coming. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are here with me, so I thank you. So, right off the bat, tell the world what you do and how they can find you and all that good stuff. Let's go talk to the mic.
Absolutely. Well, first and foremost, with that introduction, I mean, wow. How could I not be here? I love this girl. And like she was right, we met in Bolivia Fashion Week. It's one of the many events that I produce around the world. I'm actually the founder and creative director for Fashion Designers of Latin America, which is a fashion platform for designers that allows them to come and showcase their talent in New York City during New York Fashion Week, but not only in New York. This is where we started, but now our platform is growing so much that we are in places like South Korea, Switzerland, and soon in Dubai, which you're coming.
Yes!
He's coming too, because we're bringing our friend Edwin D'Angelo.
Yes, I'm so excited. That's good to know people.
Yeah, so Dubai Fashion Week is coming up in October, and we are bringing all of our Latino designers, up and coming talent, to be part of that platform because we have to put our name on the fashion circuit, and that's what I'm here for.
And now let me tell you something. She serves for the fashion shows. Bolivia Fashion Week was phenomenal. And what she brings to all the different countries is just remarkable. So not only is she a tourist, honey, because you know, we're great people, hard workers, dedicated. You know, it was something that she said that really struck me, right? And I don't know if she remembers this, but she was like, I don't copy no one, honey. But if I'm gonna copy you, honey, you have to be legendary. And then I looked at her and said, I don't copy people, but you, Miss Thing, I'll run after, honey, because she.
Well, you know what? It's like everything is already invented. There's no such thing as an original idea anymore. Mm-hmm. But I run by this. There's nothing wrong about being a copycat. Wait a minute. Let me finish. As long as you copy the right cat.
Yes, that's what she said. It's not wrong with being a copycat unless you copy the right cat. Yes, honey, that's a teacher.
A lot of people were telling me when I started the fashion platform in New York City, like, what? Are you kidding me? New York Fashion Week is such a huge, you know, organization. It's been happening. It's being established way before I was even born. And so people were like, what do you think you're doing? You're like, okay, this Dominican girl that came to New York. Well, I wasn't ever thinking about competing with anybody.
Yeah.
But what I found out was, I saw what was lacking there.
Ooh.
And I brought in a fresh perspective, which is why people have been taking it in so great. Because, you know, if it wasn't because we created this opportunity, a lot of fashion designers emerging and up and coming talent wouldn't even ever have a chance to showcase the world. So you know when you come to one of our shows during New York Fashion Week, because right now we are listed on the New York Fashion Week official calendar.
Woo! Bomb, drop a bomb, please.
Yeah.
Drop a bomb.
You know that you come to our shows and you might just discover the next big name.
Yeah.
You know, New York Fashion Week is an amazing, exciting week. There's so much going on. But you know, we always see the same people over and over again, the same already big and successful established designers. But you come to Fashion Designers of Latin America, you might just found the next big name.
Yeah.
Right? Because we're doing that.
And that is, I discovered so many new brands because of her being in New York Fashion Week. But I didn't go, like I said, I didn't meet her in New York. So how ironic, you know, I was a kid in a candy store. I was like, oh my God, she does kids and she does this and she does that. Shout out to, speaking of kids, shout out to Sunny Day Kids Fashion Week.
Yes, that was amazing. I saw that. That was really good.
Yes, they did. Shout out to Letitia. She's a one-man army like you. She does an amazing fashion show in Miami. Now she's bringing it to New York City, so you better come.
Yes, absolutely.
If you're in town, because, you know, I got to check her schedule and then make sure. But they gave me an award, Lifetime Achievement Award, and I am elated. So shout out to Sunny Day Kids Fashion Week. I truly, truly appreciate you. Yes. I actually get teary because it's just I've been with the brand since the beginning. So when I see what's happening for them, each year gets better and better. And the young lady who runs the show, she's only 5 or probably 6. She's her mother, she approves everything. Like, no, I don't like that. No, I don't like that. And I'm just like, wow, you know. She's 6 years old and she's just so beautiful, and I've known her since birth, but I knew her before she was even created because I was friends with her mother. So shout out to Letitia Roach, founder and creator of Sunny Day Fashion Week in Miami. And you do a kids fashion show. When's that?
Yes, we do. Actually, ours just passed. It was July 8th. It's a kids fashion week.
Okay.
It's an event focused on children's fashion, and it's mainly focused on the kids. You know, the most important part is that to make sure the kids are having fun, and it's like we involve the parents. You know, the parents have a lot of participation on the show, so they can help the kids create their own look.
Oh,
so
wow.
We do have fashion designers, of course, but we also have our closing segment of the event is that the kids, with the help of the parents, they can create their own fashionista look.
Nice.
And they can bring it up to stage, and they will feel like they actually created something. It's so much fun. It's amazing.
And where can they follow you at, Albania?
My personal Instagram is Albania, New York, everything like spelled out. And then we have the Fashion Designers of Latin America, of course. We have Uptown Fashion Week, and we also have Kids Fashion Week.
What's next up? Are you doing Dominican Republic next?
So we have a couple events coming up. The next one is going to be Dominican Republic Fashion Week for the 3rd year in a row. I am in charge of bringing the Latino designers that are based in the United States but are Latinos to that event, which happens once a year in Dominican Republic. It's a very big event. I'm actually bringing our dear Colombian friend,
Edwin D'Angelo, meaning I will be there. So what date is that? That's August what?
So the entire event is from August 8th to the 13th, but our show, Fashion Designers of Latin America, is happening August 11 on a Saturday.
Nice.
So we have a closing time, which is 8 o'clock, and August 11 at the Embassy Suites by Hilton in Dominican Republic.
And who is your protege, one of the designers that I met in Bolivia that will be showing?
We have Joel Reyes. You met him. I got to meet with him after this picture.
Oh, that's awesome. He's here?
He's here in Dominican Republic, yes.
Oh, okay.
He's here, but he's leaving in 2 days.
Okay.
He's going to be there with us as well. He's also going to be in Dubai Fashion Week with us in October.
That's awesome.
Last but not least, we do have New York Fashion Week coming up in September.
Woo!
So, Fashion Designers of Latin America from September 10th to the 13th.
Nice. Thank you so much. Follow Albania, New York for all the latest in your fashion. Latinas, Latinos. Look, this is your connect. I'm Casey the Connect, but this is the Connect. She can take you around the world. I can take you around the world, but just wearing your stuff, honey. She can get you. She's producing fashion shows. She's doing it all. Any sponsors, please feel free to hit her up. That's Albania, and you don't have to just be Spanish. Please, we encourage all ethnicities. Honestly, I would love to see all of us, women, men, donate. There's so much going. Everybody wants to be a part of fashion somehow, some way. So this is a good organization to donate to and really get your brand in it, because it is New York Fashion Week. And like I said, Sunny Day Kids Fashion Week. Young models, kid models, hit her up, hit the brand up. You never know, you'll be hitting that runway soon. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you are tuned into the Who Style and Who Show. Hey. Mondays are the new Fridays. DJ also play a record. We'll be right back. Baby, what you want from